Organic freaking farming. What is it? It's organic freaking farming. What does it want from me? Well, it's organic freaking farming. Okay, so actually, this time, what is it? Well, let's start out on the topic of food. Our society as we know it, and as we've always known it throughout history until the beginning of time, completely revolves around food. Much like how the earth revolves around the sun, or how the earth revolves around snobby white girls like Liam that think they own the place. It's in our TV shows, it's in our advertisements, it's in every aspect of our daily lives, and yet most of you probably aren't aware that large businesses that sell you grown produce like fruit and veggies use a molecule commonly referred to as organophosphates to keep off pesky insects and various diseases the plant can catch, and humans. Yes, you heard me, humans. Organophosphates are not only used in pesticides and herbicides. They were used as early as 1854 when their properties were discovered as highly effective chemical warfare agents, or more specifically, nerve agents. How do they work, you may wonder? Well, even if you don't, I'm going to tell you. Anyway, grab a notepad because this is where it gets interesting. Organophosphates, or phosphate esters, are ironically what keep us alive. All of those chemicals that are essential to life, like DNA and RNA, largely consist of organophosphates. However, these molecules have a flip side where they act as metabolic inhibitors, stopping the production of the enzyme acetylcholinesterase, which leads to a buildup of the molecule 2-acetoxy-N-trimethylethylamine in the body. This acts as a neurotransmitter, and an excess of it, due to high levels of exposure, causes initial violent contractions, followed by a supercontraction, and then total flaccid paralysis. You will die. But if somehow you manage to survive that gruesome condemnation of large words, just to make it worse, it'll give you cancer. In every scenario, you will die. And then some genius decided it would be a good idea to spray it on food and then ship it around the world. Well done, America. Even at low levels of exposure, this chemical that is closely related to ADHD has symptoms and side effects of impaired memory and concentration, disorientation, severe depressions, irritability, confusion, headaches, speech difficulties, delayed reaction times, nightmares, sleepwalking, drowsiness, and insomnia. This chemical is basically the earthly embodiment of Satan. Seriously, Hitler stockpiled this stuff to use in World War II, but he deemed it too dangerous. Hitler thought it was too dangerous. So what do we do with it? Well, let's spray it on food. Of all the mind-numbingly stupid things humanity has ever done, this has got to be in the top 10. Now, after all that rambling about death, I still haven't answered my original question. What actually is organic farming? The Oxford Dictionary defines it as production without the use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides, or other artificial chemicals. As an extension of this, they don't use synthesized chemicals, so no cancer for you. But organic methods are much more labor-intensive and expensive than conventional methods, which means that consumers, you and I, pay a premium for a product which may not look as good as something that was grown with the use of pesticides. So then we ask the question, so is organic farming really better than conventional methods? And to get a more accurate answer, we seeked out someone with first-hand experience to tell us all about it. This is Jenny. She lives on her very own organic farm out the back of Warkworth with her partner and her 2 dogs, Maggie and Tilba. So back to the question, is organic farming really better than conventional methods?
Who said it's better? It's, what is better? For some people, better is perfect. That's a beautiful persimmon. I know that's a beautiful persimmon by the colour it is. We often can't even get them to this colour on the tree because the animals will take it. So if I tried to sell that to a conventional market, it's got a little bit of browning on here, that would not make it. That would be much tastier than the perfect one a lot of the time. So I say it's better. Conventional market people say, oh no, we want perfect.
We really believe that there is just way too much chemical stuff used in food. Why are you spraying poison? Poison doesn't belong in food. Food, poison kills. And of course the whole scientific wisdom is, but it's just killing the insects, it's not going to kill us. I don't know, I know people that say they've had a long list of dead babies. A guy that was spraying 2,4-D, they had all these stillborns.
Jenny's wise advice about persimmons answers the question, Is organic better than conventional? It really does depend on what one defines something as better. Better might be cheap, so that he can pay his rent weekly. Or like Jenny said, better might be a perfectly flawless exterior, regardless of flavor or nutrition. But in terms of your health, the health of our environment, and the health of some poor moth that got obliterated by a concoction of science and Satan, organic definitely takes the lead. And as the popularity of organic food increases, more organic products will enter the market as a response to the increase in demand. You know what that means. Lower prices. It's a self-perpetuating cycle that only gets better as time goes on. And it will also discourage battery farming of animals, which can only be good. So in a quick recap, love having more energy? Go organic. Love feeling healthier? Go organic. Hate battery farming? Go organic. Want cheaper food? Go organic. Don't want Satan giving you cancer? Go organic. Hate saying the word 2-acetoxy-N-N-trimethylethylamine? Go organic. This is a passion of Jenny's which she has pursued on a minimal budget to supply quality produce for consumers like us, adding diversity to our current market, encouraging more people to eat healthy, and doing that all because she wants to. She's put in the time, energy, and effort to supply us with a healthy alternative. She's taking a stand against Satan. Will you?